All right, so I'm back at my dad's house, and as you can see, I've finally gotten one of the fans here installed. The Casablanca Panama 2 in my bedroom with this light. That needs to be mounted a little bit better. I have it mounted like this for the time being, but that's because I actually forgot that one of the screws wasn't the right size, or the right length, so I need to get a replacement one, but for the meantime, it's hung up like this. So it's a bit loose in terms of like it has wiggle space, but it's not gonna go anywhere. And I do need to bring another Casablanca fan pole to attach the one to the actual fan pole speed. But since it's so hot, I'm just been using this on the high speed and such. But yeah, it came out well. It doesn't hang too low. I mean, it's up to my wrist basically. But seeing how this one came out with it and it doesn't hang too much lower, I'm probably going to hang up uninstall my panel to my bedroom and reinstall it with this type of mount instead of the LCA. I just need to get another 2-inch brush to go down on like this, but what I might do is just cut the spare one that I have and just make it shorter so it mounts like this, because it definitely will move a lot more air if it's hung up like this one is. Yeah, I mean, it's a 4-speed one. It's an XTR Panama, but it's quiet. And it does a good job. But yeah, that's the fan in my bedroom here for whenever I stay over. It's a very good amount of reads, and it really spreads it out a lot too. But yeah, I'm gonna head to like maybe Walmart or something like that just to get some washers and maybe get some spare screws if they have them there. I feel like washers will hold it in place for the meantime. But I mean, it doesn't even really need to switch cap, so I feel like I might just leave it like that, just have the screws hold it more in place with some washers. But because it's not like you don't really see all the wiring unless you look above it. But yeah, there is the Casablanca tag right there. But yeah, that's the fan in this room. Now let me go ahead and move on to the other rooms, as there are some changes with the fan plan install here. So some of them might not be going up in certain rooms. Some rooms will have something different. So yeah. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Now, as for this bedroom, I still plan to put up something in here, either to Harvey's notice or maybe something else completely. Um, this was the bedroom of my dad's ex-girlfriend's daughter, but this room gets super hot, and it definitely does like need a fan in my opinion. Especially like if there's a guest over, at least I don't have to rely on the central air, because even if there's central air, this room's so big it doesn't really do all that much. So, plus the sun hits it a lot too, as you can see. I was thinking of maybe using this bedroom now that it's not being occupied no more, but I figured it's better to keep this as a guest bedroom. Like, let's say when my brother, who comes up with his 3 kids, 2 nephews and 1 niece, this could be like their room that they stay in and such. And with this room, honestly nothing's here, but like if he was to stay over, they can use this room, which is the other reason why I'm not using this room, because I don't need something so big if I'm just staying over for a few nights. But yeah, nothing's here, and this room may not need one, but I'll see. I mean, this could also end up being my dad's new room if he moves over to this one, as it has more closet space, his own personal bathroom and such. But yeah, that's the plan for these 2 rooms. Now on to the next one. All right, so my dad has got this fan at Walmart, a Better Homes and Garden. Black 52-inch dual mount indoor ceiling fan. It has 2 blade finishes. I don't know why he got this. He says he doesn't know where he would even put it. I'm not sure if these are even decent at all. Considering it's from Walmart, probably not, but it could be better than I expect. Kind of find it strange, because I remember when he said he wanted to put fans in his house, he didn't want anything cheap, but I guess this isn't. I think maybe he meant like cheap price-wise. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at this. This won't look bad for the sunroom, but it's not a beach-looking fan, but It's not a bad looking fan. I actually do think it looks cool, but I don't know where. In fact, maybe this could go in his bedroom. I'm not sure. But whatever he does with it, it's his plan. I don't really like have any idea what he could do with it, but I figured I'd just show it. So yeah, there's that. So in my grandmother's bedroom, I went ahead and installed the Hampton Bay Glendale. So that one is also installed. It does look really good in this bedroom. I was afraid it would look too dark in here, but with her decorations and this room being more vintage and such, it definitely complements the room pretty well. And this is a newer one, so it does go fast. My dad might swap the light bulbs out for daylight ones just because her vision's not the best. So it would be better for her in some ways, but yeah. And there's that one, and now on to the next one. Now for the sunroom, there's definitely going to be something going in here, but I'm not exactly sure what. Originally, I was thinking a Hunter Lantern Bay would look nice in here, but recently my dad's been saying that he wants to put something that kind of gives it a beach feel in this room because we have this type of furniture in here, and it's kind of like a dining room, which I agree. I feel like a beach-looking fan would look better than a more rustic-looking one. One thought I was thinking of the Malibu Star going in here, but I feel like that'd be way too big in this room. Maybe an Avalon if I can find one. The Home Decorators Palm Cove, I think, would look good in here, but I'm not too sure. Either the Avalon or maybe like something with leaf blades or some sort. But yeah, that's the idea. All right, for the living room, the Hunter Original is going up in here. However, it's going to be going up with a light. Originally, we were going to put it without one, but I've noticed that my dad uses the light in the center more. He doesn't really use the recessed ones. So what I'm gonna do is get a schoolhouse light for it, but not just any schoolhouse. So I'm gonna get the Hunter Original light kit that they sell with it and such, which I think will look really nice in this room. I think it would look nice without a light too, but I feel like in this room, it's such a massive room, it really would stand out even more with the light and such and really make it more look like an antique. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be installed with 4 blades or 5 blades. What I would do is, depending on how much it wobbles, or if it does wobble, if it wobbles more with 4 or 5, I'll just tell my dad that it wobbles less with the 4 blade or the 5 blade configuration, depending which one it is. So that'll be my way of doing it. I think it'll look better with 5 blades. I mean, not 5, 4, in terms of looking more like an antique, but I feel like the 5 blades will make more sense as to have all 5 of them being used. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, now for the game room, there is a fan that has been picked out to go right in the center right here. And that is this, a Fanimation Americana. I got this out of Habitat for free since it had no blades that came with it. So yeah. And I know these fans would have came without blades, but I asked them how much they would sell for because it didn't have a price, and they just told me just take it. So yeah. I do need to get blades in. Once I do, I'll bring it back to my place and try to test it in the basement before it goes up here. I'm not sure what blades we'll put on it. I don't think we'll put leaf blades, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the fan that's picked out for this room. And now let me go ahead and move on to the next one. Now for this room, a Cosmoc Malibu Star may go here. I'm not 100% sure on that, if it's still gonna happen. Probably will, but yeah. If I find an Avalon to go into the sunroom, then the Malibu Star may or may not go up here, but I think it still will, but I'm not 100% sure. I have the blades for it here. I just need to get the motor back up here. And there's a Heartbeats notice that. I'm still not sure where it's going to be installed or if it will be, but probably will, but it's just been up in this room for now. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it'll be useful in this room because it's such a massive room. And it'll definitely help keep the room warm in the wintertime and such. I mean, an 84-inch fan will definitely fit in here without an issue. So yeah, that's the plan for this room, and now for the next one. All right, now for my dad's bedroom, originally, well, I had talked him into getting the Buckhead Bowhunter fan put up in here, but now he's changed his plan about that. He doesn't want something that rustic looking in this room and such. So as to what will go here, I'm not sure, and I honestly don't even know if there will be a fan up in here because he's just been using this little table fan here. Yeah, I feel like this room could definitely use one because the ceilings are pretty high, and wintertime it'll definitely be helpful to bring the heat down. Which that's going to be my reason to try to talk him into actually putting something here. But at this point, I'm not going to really bother trying to get a fan in here. I'd rather just let him, if he finds something cheap like at Walmart or even Home Depot, Lowe's, I'd rather let him choose what he wants in this room because he's very picky about what will go up and such. So if it's for his bedroom, I'd rather just let him pick it at this point. So I'm not buying anything for this room. So I'd rather let him do it because I'd rather not get one for a room that may or may not get a fan and end up not having him use it. If he gets it and doesn't use it, that's a different story. So that's the update with this room, but not for the next one. All right, now with the barn, I have a serve line that I painted that can go in here, and I think that will look really nice. My dad likes it. The only thing is I'm just not sure if it's going to go up this year, but he said if anything, it'll probably go up some other time, but not right now. So I take it as he likes it, and it's just not something he's going to really put up now because summer's it's kind of almost over in some ways. So I can definitely understand that point. The only thing is I don't know if it's going to if you put it in the center or not. Maybe off to a side somewhere, but it'll hold up in here. So yeah, the one thing I do is the blades on not this one on the right up here. One of them got a little bit nicked in some spots, but I feel like it won't really bother him much because it's just for the barn and everything. What I'm going to do is try to put it somewhere that it doesn't get too dinged up. Maybe like on one of those shelves back here. Or maybe in this. Yeah, I'll probably put it in this area over here. Just so it's not like in the way. But I feel like if it's going to go anywhere, well, since he has this stuff, it might be tricky. But maybe have it more like in this spot right around here. And such. But yeah, I mean, it'll be a good little workshop fan. It's not too hot in here right now, but it's just so he doesn't get too sweaty and get too exhausted. Something that'll keep him more refreshed. But yeah, I could bring it back with me, but I figured maybe just keep it here that way. If you ever just decide to put it up when I'm not around, you can. Although I did forget to bring screws for that, but that's not a big deal. It's just not going up right now, anyways. But yeah, and that's the plan for this room. And now let me go ahead and wrap up the video. But yeah, that's the current plan right now. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.